Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is the page that I'm doing today, and I've got roughly about 30 minutes to make the page, so it's gonna be kind of simple, but mostly painting and doodling. I do have a couple little images, but nothing major. So to get started, what I want to do is I want to create an inner square. So I'm just going to take my duct tape here, and I'm going to go around the entirety of the outside to make a border. Alright, now I'm just going to go in with my Island Parrot, and I'm going to cover over the entire thing. And then I'm going to take my all-time favorite stencil, the Court Jester, and I'm going to go in random places with the crushed grape. So I'm going to do that really quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is what we have. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take little scraps or little pieces of paper, and I'm going to cover over my center part here. Like this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the Pure Sunshine, but I'm going to do stripes. Now I could do this with my inks, however, that's more work than I want to do with, so I'm just going to grab my blue tape again and just start doing stripes. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my black Posca paint pen, and I'm just going to outline these items. Maybe put a little stripes in between the oranges, so like in the white squares I'll put little stripes. now I'm going to go in and I'm going to draw out my lines for writing in the middle. Here is where I decide to go in and do a running stitch inside of all of the orange squares. And then here in just a few minutes after I get done doing these, I'm going to do the running stitch, in between the skinnier lines on the green part. Okay, now for my images, I have got just a couple. From the Lovestruck Lucy, I've got this body, this little circle, and this little party hat. And it looks like I got paint on my fingers. Oh no. And then from the Three Little Maids, I've got just this body, or head, torso, something. And what I thought I would do was, because this little piece fits perfectly on these legs, I'm going to put it like so. And, oh, you know what I need to do first? Well, let's do this first, then we'll color. And then she's actually going to be a little clown. So that's what the circle's for, her nose. And then the little hat. So I want to get these things colored up really, really quick, and then I'm going to go in and do some more coloring on my background. Alright, so I am just going in with the crushed grape, and on the little areas that I doodled in the lines, I'm filling in every one of those, and I will probably later on go in with Laidback Lilac, just to shadow it, give it a little bit more depth and dimension. And as far as this clown goes, I didn't really know how I wanted it to look, but I just kind of winged it. Kind of like this whole page, I threw it together real quick. I was going to leave it just like this, so that way she kind of looked like a bald clown. However, it was really bothering me to see those lines there, so I was like, that's not going to work. So I do go in later on and fill in that extra area at the top. And let me see. The colors I am using for this page, or for the coloring, is I am using Pure Sunshine, and then I am shadowing it with Squeezed Orange, and then I'm using the Fresh Lime and shadowing it with Island Parrot, and then the Crushed Grape, and it's shadowed with the Laidback Lilac. And let's see here, because I was still torn on the top of the head, I did everything else except for that. I do that last though. I did not color in the face because most clowns have white faces, so I left it white, but I do go in and give her little purple cheeks and purple lips. And I'm only coloring the bottom half of the body because I will cut the top part off so I can use it on another picture later on or something, because there's no point in wasting it. So I figured I would just let you know what I was doing here, because this did take the longest as far as the entirety of the page. However, it ends up being kind of like that. I do add in another image that I just had found laying off to the side from the yesterday's page, and so I decided to add it in as a little balloon, and I believe I will explain that later on in the video for just a short second, probably. Now, as I always do with my images, I went in with my black Posca paint pen and I outlined all of them. My apologies, guys. It's super late here and I've had a very long weekend. And that is it, guys. That is my page for the day. It is clowns. And I actually enjoy them for the holiday season. But it was quick, it was simple. This was a, let me see, it only took me about 36 minutes. So I'm not too far past my time. But I hope there's something in this page that can give you some kind of inspiration for your journal pages. Oh, I wanted to mention this little piece over here was the leftover piece from this head, the crown of roses. I just sent it off to the side and decided to throw it in there as a little balloon. But hopefully there's something in this page that can give you some kind of inspiration for your journal pages. If you like the video, give it a like. I thank you so very much for watching. And until the next time, which will be tomorrow, I hope you stay safe, stay warm, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.